What up, what up? I'm Jacquis Neal, and I am getting drunk with buds.
Yeah, we're drinking just because. Let's get drunk with buds again. Yeah, we're gonna have some fun. Let's get drunk with buds again. Yeah, we're drinking just because. Let's get drunk with buds again, again.
Welcome, everybody, to Drunk with Buds, a show about trying new beers with some friends and having discussions you normally have at a bar. As always, we get our beer information from the Untapped app. That's UNTAPPD. You can now follow the show there at Drunk with Buds. And that banger of a theme song is by the Lost Like Lions out of Buffalo, New York.
Welcome, everybody. I'm your host, Honer, with Beer Bandit Ass Bruce.
Woo! I'm Beer Bandit Ass Bruce.
That's right. And a special podcaster and comedy haha fella, Jacquis Neal.
What up, what up, what up?
He's from Comedian Clash Crowd Control that are streaming on the platform Dropout. And we've got 3 beers today, and I'm so ready to get them started. We just had an interview with the South Bend Tribune for an article all about us. Got to pregame a couple of beers, so I'm a little amped up today. Let's get to it.
Our first brew is a cider today. It's the Spruce is Loose Odd Brothers Craft Cider. A cider, other fruit, 6.5% ABVs. There's been 286 people who have checked this bad boy in for an average score of 3.84 out of 5. Pretty high, pretty high. The Odd Brothers Craft Cider is out of Homer, Michigan. It should be semi-sweet, apples, cinnamon, cranberry, and spruce tips like the tree. Our original Wanderer gets a wintry kick with the addition of cranberries and spruce tips. Everything that's great about the Wanderer with this tardy, woodsy bite. It should taste like apples, cranberries, spruce trees, cherries, and astringent. Oh, they're using $10 words on that one.
Encyclopedia,
Big
get it
word.
out.
All right, everybody, crack that bad boy up and start getting your first sips and tell us what you think.
All right, while you guys are cracking that open, the can also says, as the season changed and the crisp air moved in, our wanderer began his annual trip to Montauk Tree Farms for foraging along the way. He came back with the spruciest of spruce tips and a sack full of ripe cranberries. He blended these together with his favorite apples and cinnamon to make this delicious seasonal brew.
Ooh, it's dark red. It's feeling like holly berries a little bit here. Poinsettia leaves, maybe.
Boy, I don't know what any of those taste like.
Don't taste the poinsettias. You'll die.
That's what you think.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
built
yeah.
different.
It was good. It was good. I'm not a huge cider person,
Oh.
but this was tasty. I don't know if I would drink like it more than one can of it.
I get that.
Oh, no worries. But yeah, it was good. It was very, very tasty.
No, I agree with that. I think it tastes like Christmas in a can for sure, though. I get what they're doing, but it's that. Is there a cinnamon in there? There's
a little bit of cinnamon, yeah. It's tipping on the tongue.
That's the part that I wish was not in it.
Yeah, you're always about the anti-cinnamon. He's anti-cinnamon.
I'm anti-cinnamon for life.
Yeah.
I like it. It's slightly tart, not too bad, and then it has that little sweetness that slimes across the tongue. I actually kind of wish the spruce was a little bit more.
Looser?
I feel like I feel like it might add a little bit more bite to it. Like, but I say this all the time with ciders. A good cider can be served warm, and I think this might pepper up a little bit better warm.
Absolutely, this one would be awesome warmer.
Oh man, yeah. I love a warm cider or like a mulled wine
There
type
you
thing.
go. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
So,
now we're talking.
Been cracking
Yeah,
it.
but this one being warm reminds me of being in Chicago for like the Chris Frendel market or something like
yes.
that.
Yeah,
That would be tight.
But I agree with both of you guys
With
that
some cheese.
this is definitely December only. Like,
Yeah.
you crack one open after, you unzipped your, you undone your top button after having a big Christmas meal, and you just want to like enjoy the presents or a fire, in the fireplace and the snow outside.
Bro, I swear, if I saw this outside of December, I'd throw it at a fucking child.
Wow.
Hey man, fuck them kids. That's what MJ
I say
says.
spruce this bitch.
Yeah,
Their face.
yeah.
It's loose, all right. I'm throwing it at you.
It's definitely loose.
Exactly.
You know what I don't? You know what I think it's not. I wouldn't even call it an issue, but the reason why I wouldn't have this often, I'm not a huge cranberry fan.
I just recently became one. Yeah.
Yeah, and that aftertaste is hitting me where I'm like, oh, that's what I'm like tasting, and I'm like, don't have that all the time.
Yeah,
it's not even the cider. Yeah, it's not even the cider. It's the cranberry. I feel like this feels like and I don't mean this in a bad way at all, like because I grew up on this, but this feels like spiked ocean spray.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
I see
yes.
that. I see that.
I see that with cinnamon.
Yeah. with a little cinnamon. Yeah, so it's like
Hey, I
feel like the dude.
Yeah, I think I would say that as I'm drinking it more and more, though, the cinnamon kind of just went away.
Okay, so
and I'm getting
your
lot
mouth
more
is getting used to
Yes, and I'm getting a lot more of the cranberry. And as a cranberry fan lately, I'm really enjoying this now.
Do you think the what hit the news where the cranberries were missing from cranberry sauce cans? It was full of ocean spray cranberry juice instead.
It was.
Yeah. So that's where the cranberries went. It went into this beer and it left.
There it is.
Oh, yeah.
There it is.
Wasn't there also on the news that some cans were like White Claws instead? I forget what it was. It was like a water bottle or water or some shit.
Oh yeah.
But it was actually White Claws in their cans, and people were like, what's going on? They're getting drunk off our product.
Mix up at the factory.
La Fabrica.
All right, let's move off the drink and let's move into our first segment. It's called Top Shelf, where we're going to be ranking some things.
Blind.
Love it.
Top shelf.
Baby.
Top shelf, baby.
Baby.
Top shelf. Reach up on high.
It's time to reach up on high and get those premium bottles down and rank them. It's time for Top Shelf, but we're going to do it blind ranking style. I'm going to let you rank 5 different things. You don't even know what the next one's going to be.
Oh, you didn't know?
You got to remember, you got to put them 1 through 5. Again, number 1 is the top. We're doing sports ranking here. So number 1 is the best thing, not the worst thing.
We did have someone get that confused, so we have to actually say that.
Gotta say that. Gotta say that.
Gotta say it.
In an alternate world, number 5 is best. But in the real world, number 1 is usually best.
It is a higher number, I guess, if that was the way you were looking at it. But
yeah.
It's always one person.
I get it.
So
it's like in football, the dude who gets drafted last, he was like, technically, I'm the 200th pick.
That's right.
What's higher than that?
I'm bigger than all you.
I'm technically the best.
Yeah.
I think it's always been funny because the last one is like 267 or something. It's a weird number, and the league minimum is around there. I just always thought that his contract should just be $267,000 because he's the last man. It's equal to his position.
It just reminds me of gym class.
Oh, sitting on the bench?
Being picked last, bitch.
Oh, okay.
But in this scenario, you're in the NFL.
So not too bad.
Not too bad.
Yeah.
You're making a lot more money.
All right, what do you got for the lines, man?
We're going to stay a little bit on brand with one of these here since our esteemed guest, is a game show host. We're gonna rank some. We're gonna rank some game shows here. All right.
Love it.
Love it. All right. The first one, classic. It's probably gonna be number 1 in your hearts, or maybe in your brains, if you know where I'm getting at. Jeopardy. Boo boo boo.
That's 5.
Whoa, not the Sparty.
I'm not interested in it.
I'm not a big Jeopardy fan either. I recognize is like, standing in the game show world and history and culture and everything like that. I don't love it because I feel dumb every time I watch it, but I feel like Jeopardy being classic dictates it shouldn't be a 5. Because I feel like you're probably going to have a game show in here that's going to be like ass. And so I'm going to put Jeopardy at number 4.
All right,
for me, at least.
I feel like it's just boring. Like I like to play it, but it's just boring to me. If I'm like watching it on TV, I'm like, okay, I'm good.
I get it.
Yeah.
I really love
I like when we
name
played on
trivia.
here. Yeah.
So like,
I like when we play it on the show. We've played it
because I
sometimes on the
tailor
show,
it.
but yeah.
I tailor it to the audience.
Exactly. You dumb it
Yeah.
down.
Yeah.
He turns it into "Are you smarter than a fifth grader?" type shit.
Yeah, that's beautiful. Like they have pop culture Jeopardy. I'm
Yes.
all for that.
Oh,
I
yeah,
would
that's
love
awesome.
that. Yeah, but it's just like trivia. So watching it, I'm just watching a bunch of people answer questions that I only know 10% of the answers
The,
to.
the pop culture one is hosted by the guy Colin Jost, right, from SNL.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
And speaking of
Yeah.
SNL, and where you got from Dropout, SNL just got a Dropout guy on the show, Ethan, right? I think his name is Ethan.
You mean like for this past season?
Yeah, for this new season, yeah.
It was Jeremy. Cohen.
Jeremy, that's right, Colhane. My bad.
Yeah.
No, I'm
no,
sorry,
you got
Jeremy. I'm sorry, Jeremy, calling you Ethan.
I mean, Jeremy, Ethan, two white guy names. It makes sense. No, Jeremy's great though. He's crushing it too on the season. Very funny dude, very sweet guy. Super happy for him for sure.
All right. The next one for you to rank is a classic kissing girls right in front of their husbands and their fathers, The Family Feud.
They do
Now
that?
listen.
Well, the 1970s and 80s host would kiss any girl. That was his thing.
Yeah.
So
Richard Dawson.
Richard Dawson.
Yeah, the original host of Family Feud.
The original host
I
and
grew up-
the Running Man host too.
Absolutely, yeah. He was Running Man host. He was on Match Game for a little bit. Long game show history. This is crazy for me because, like, obviously, I host a Family Feud show. I've been on Celebrity Feud. I grew up watching. I've watched every version of Family Feud from Richard Dawson all the way up to Steve Harvey. But like I'm taking the chance and hoping that what my number one game show of all time is, you will say it. So I'm gonna put Family Feud at 2.
Ooh, okay.
I'm gonna put Family Feud at 2. It might be 1 depending on what the rest of your list is, but
once you lock it in, it can't move. I'm
Yeah,
sorry to say.
I know. Oh, I know. So I'm gonna put it at number 2. I might regret that, but I'm gonna put it at number 2.
I'm gonna put it at 4.
I'm
not really a game show
We're not
guy.
hitting the owner on these game shows.
You put some Nickelodeon game shows on here, then I'm gonna fucking start rating higher.
Oh, listen.
Speaking of
I get
Nickelodeon
that.
game shows, the next one is the Double Dare.
Oh, bitch.
Double Dare.
I feel like you're not gonna pass. They're not gonna surpass this for me, so I'm just gonna go 1. Fuck it.
Oh, wow.
You know, man.
He's gonna say, "Who was
I didn't even consider, because like I'll tell you what, this is 100% true. Mark Summers, who is the original host of Double Dare,
And
is the
DDD,
reason.
Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives.
Oh my god!
Or no, he did Unwrapped on Food Network.
But he also did
Wasn't-
Diners. He did the Triple D before Guy Fieri took
Oh,
over.
did he?
Yeah.
Oh shit, I didn't see. Look at that, man. I
And
don't
he-
even know his,
and he
I
was
don't
on
even know his career.
He was on Workaholics too.
I love Mark Summers, but he's the dude that made me want to act. He's the dude that made me want
Oh,
to be an
that's
entertainer.
awesome, dude.
He's the dude that made me like love game shows and love hosting and love just like entertaining. So, and I got to tell him that. I went to
Nice.
Double Dare Live. I went to Double Dare Live a few years ago, and he was the host. And I got on stage. He pied me in the face, and I got to tell him like, "You're the reason I'm an entertainer."
I went to Universal Studios as a kid,
That's so
and they
badass.
had a Nickelodeon was there, right? And
Yeah.
my mom and I got pulled down with 2 other couples to do a Double Dare challenge, and it wasn't
I love
Mark's
that.
challenge, but I was shooting rubber chickens from a slingshot into my mom holding giant clown pants, and
Love it. Love it. I absolutely love it. This is tough for me because, like, again, there's another game show that, like, you may say that could be 1, but like Double Dare is my original love. So I think I got to put Double Dare number 1.
okay. Am I gonna ruin his day with this next one?
Let's see.
Are you mad because it's Bob Barker? I couldn't put The Price is Right. It has to be on this. I'm sorry.
Yes.
Oh, Bobby
That is
D.
what I was thinking. That is what I was thinking.
Come on down. You're on the
Let me
Price
tell you,
is
man.
Right.
let me tell you. First of all, I've been on The Price is Right.
Oh,
Shit.
And not only was I on The Price is Right, I was on The Price is Right with Bob Barker.
nice.
I was 19 years old. It was the last season that he was hosting, and I got on the show, made it to the Showcase Showdown.
All right.
Like, there, oh
You
man.
didn't notice he didn't say that he won the showcase. So
No, yeah, I made it. I didn't win it though. I didn't win it. No,
He's
I
humble.
lost.
We're
I
good.
lost. I overbid. This is crazy for me because Price is Right in my heart is above Family Feud.
Mhm.
And I think, but Drew Carey's been a host now for almost 20 years
That's a
going
long
on. But like Bob Barker is the greatest game show host of all time.
Oh, he
Ooh,
Like
I don't know. I might.
bar-
I'm Wink Martindale,
Bar none.
man. Wink.
now,
Deuce is wild.
Bob is
Oh.
better. Bob is better.
Yeah, I agree. I like
Bob is better.
You don't even know who Wink Martindale is.
I don't have to.
You weren't even live when he was doing shit.
I don't have to. Know
I do. I do know who Wing Martindale is.
I know
Bob is
you
better.
do. I
And
was-
Bob is better. But I'll tell you why I think Bob is better. I think Bob is better for a few reasons. One, Bob, the original Price is Right, is not shot like this anymore. Was recorded live, which
Mhm.
means it wasn't live when we saw it, but he recorded it live. So Bob would host that show like it was a live show. So he would get on that stage for 1 hour and he would do that show with no breaks, no stops, no interruptions, professional top to bottom. He wouldn't mispronounce people's names. He
Yeah.
wouldn't fucking.
And you never know
he
what
was-
those contestants were going to do, right? Like,
You
you know.
never know what they're gonna do. And he and in between commercial breaks, because I've been to it with Drew Carey too. Drew Carey, he like steps back, like he's doing like TV stuff. Bob would talk to the audience. He would hear like 10 seconds. He would wrap up the story, and then like the red light would come on, and he would just go right back into it. And like Bob was the quintessential like you are welcomed into my house. You're welcome to the cookout. Grandmas from Black, White, Latino, everybody fucking loved Bob.
Yeah.
And like Bob did it for 35 years. And so his longevity
Yeah.
also puts him at the top. I can't give it to nobody else. With that said, because this is a blind ranking, I feel stupid. Price is Right is 3.
Price. I think also though that Bob Barker was actually kind of made you guys feel welcome, and he didn't feel like it was just
yeah.
a show.
No,
It was-
no.
and like
No,
Drew Carey's doing it as a
100%.
show, and Bob
He was
Barker's
your-
like, oh, this is.
He was like your guide.
Yeah,
like,
he's
like
awesome.
Yeah.
he was there for you. He wanted you to win.
I did always
Yeah.
like seeing. I will say I always liked seeing him on the show. So whenever I saw Bob Barker, I'm like, I fucking love this show. So that would have been
Yeah.
closer to 1 for me.
Okay.
But now I'll say 2.
Yeah.
You're gonna say 2. Okay.
I mean, so like I will give you one more thing about Bob. So first of all, like white people don't say my name correctly, like generally from the first time they get it or hear it or see
what
it.
do they say?
I get everything. I get Jacquis, Jacquis, which like that's what most white people say, Jacquis, but it's Jacquis.
My first name is Anselm. I don't go by it for a good reason because no one can say it.
And some.
Yeah, they're hard.
That's not
They're
correct.
hard.
So there you go, my
Awesome.
friend. That's not right
Awesome.
either. But I love when they mispronounce it, but it kind of sounds like handsome. I go, sure, thanks.
Handsome. There you go. They're like, yeah, that's my name. That's my name. I've had somebody literally, and he was not even joking. Was like, is this Jackass? And I was like, yeah, dude, my name is Jackass.
Yeah. My parents
like,
hated me.
Yeah, but Bob, like from top, said my name correctly without ever hearing it because the announcer, when I came on down, said my name wrong. He said my name wrong, and so that's what Bob heard. But he saw my name and he was like, Jacquis. And I was like, this motherfucker right here.
That's right.
He got it. He is
got
so
it.
good. I love Bob Barker. So yeah,
He's invited to the cookout for sure.
Yeah.
100%.
Every
100%.
Him and Mr. Rogers are always invited.
Absolutely. Love them.
Yeah, and they can even get a second. Matter of fact, they can take leftovers home.
That's right. All right.
Yeah.
I was going to put my favorite one on this list, but I thought that my co-host here wouldn't know it because it's an older one. Though they did remake it with Elizabeth Banks at one point. I was gonna put
Press Your Luck.
Press Your Luck on there. It was one of my most favorite ones. But I thought I could not do it with you on the show and get you maybe into trouble. Game Changer. Game Changer. Where do you rank Game Changer? A specialty on the Dropout Network with Sam
Hey,
Wright.
listen, man. Hey, listen, bro. I'm going to be in a few episodes of the next season of Game Changer. So,
All right.
but when Game Changer get that Emmy, then it can bump up in the ratings.
Okay.
5.
I'll make sure I tell Sam that you ranked him 5.
Yeah. But you know what? But here's the thing. And I would put, I mean, it's locked in at 5. I would put it above Jeopardy. I think Jeopardy is ass. But Game Changer is more fun to me than Jeopardy. But, listen, there's a lot of game shows in the history of game shows.
Mhm.
And Game Changer being number 5, I think Sam would be okay with that.
Yeah,
I think Sam would be okay with that. Yes,
Especially,
he would
so
be.
my co-host doesn't know Game Changer too much, but I'm just going to give you the premise. The game changes every single time, and the contestants don't know what they're playing until they start playing it.
Oh, that's cool though.
So
Yeah.
they have to learn the game as it's going on.
See, I like that. I like that kind of shit. So
Yeah.
you know
It's
what?
torture.
Fuck it, put it as 1, dude.
That's all you had
Yeah.
left.
No, I have 3.
Oh, but that's the last one, so you got something mixed up.
No, I was joking.
Oh, okay.
So that
Okay.
one's 3.
All right. So let's move to the next ranking here. I've got stand-up comedians. I don't want you to rank them by their TV spots or movies. This is just
Yeah.
on a pure getting up on the stage stand-up. All right.
Beautiful. Love it.
My favorite stand is probably not even on there.
Oh, I don't know. The first one is Bernie
We'll
Mac. Bernie Mac.
Oh, man,
R.I.P.
Bernie
my
Mac.
friend Bernie. R.I.P.
R.I.P.
And
Bernie Mac is great, man.
Yeah,
Because
great, man.
I'll tell you too, like how influential Bernie Mac is. Because Bernie Mac is in most on a lot of people's top 5s, especially.
He was
in the
my
Black
favorite of the
community.
Kings. Of the Kings, he was
Oh,
the
he was
number
the
one.
best
He was
one.
He was number one. Better than
was
Steve
the best
Harvey,
one.
better than Cedric, all of them. He was number 1.
100%. He carried that. Here's something that's interesting about Bernie Mac, as opposed to most other stand-ups, is he is so highly revered, and he never put out a special.
Yeah.
Not one special.
Not like a solo, yeah.
No.
No.
I've never seen a Bernie Mac set longer than 25 to 30 minutes. And that's, forget rare, that's not heard of for somebody who is like talked about as like one of the best.
Mhm.
Like usually those people have a large filmography to pull from, and Bernie simply didn't fucking need it. Bernie is number 2 for me.
I can't wait till next week. We have Saladin Patterson, and he was a producer on the Bernie Mac show. So I want to
Love
ask him
that.
a bunch of Bernie Mac questions, man. I love
Love
Bernie Mac.
that.
How about
Yeah,
you, Honey?
Bernie.
Go ahead, Jacquis.
No, I was gonna say Bernie is an icon for sure.
Icon. Where you put him?
so I'm not gonna lie, I'm not very much of a stand-up guy. So it's really hard for me to judge Bernie Mac not off his actual career because I love him, but I just don't know his
Don't
stand-up.
stand up. All right.
So I'm gonna put him in
You're
the middle
honest.
though. As a legend, Bernie Mac, he's in the middle. I'll put him in the middle.
So 3.
So 3, yeah.
All right. Here comes the next one. Adam Sandler.
What?
Adam Sandler. Whoa, that was quick. Boom, one.
I just love Adam Sandler.
Who
as a
doesn't?
person,
Who
so
doesn't?
I'm gonna put him in that spot just in case you don't say anyone else I know.
Oh, wow.
Adam Sandler got to go at 5 for me. But yeah, I don't really vibe with his stand up that much. I mean, a couple laughs here and there, a couple chuckles, but not generally my type of stand up.
I think his stand-up, he also does some music too. So
Yeah.
that always gets
I-
me.
I-
He
like the
does.
music.
I love Adam, but I do get the derivative. Like you seeing Adam in the 1990s and stand up and seeing Adam in the 2020s, it's not far different. It's not
Yeah.
far different.
Yeah.
He's just a musical. He's just a musical stand-up guy.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
I like
mostly.
that. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Here's our next one. I know him. I love him. He's a legend. Like right up there. I think even. I mean, he was a little bit before Bernie. A little bit. George Wallace. I love a good George Wallace.
George Wallace, man, I haven't thought about him in a minute.
Man, he is so great. I love that he's also really good friends with Jerry Seinfeld. They kind of came up in the same things, and they have each other on there and stuff like that. You're talking 70s and early 80s stand up on L.A., New York. He always, like, his bits are never, I mean, never the same. Like he's very on tempo with the pulse of what's going on in the world. I've seen him 3 times, and it's never the same kind of show.
Yeah. Is he still like touring? I know
I'm older, so he's not. I don't know if he's still touring, but I haven't seen him in a while. But I've seen him 3 times.
He was in Hubie Halloween.
Gotcha. Yeah. George Wallace is interesting for me. Like I do like George Wallace. Like, he's made me laugh. I don't know a lot of his stuff like super well.
Okay.
And he's one of those comics for me that I'm like, I find him funnier in like interviews and like chopping it up with people. Like he's a chop up comedian to me. So
like a roast, maybe like on a roast, you know, like
on a roast, or just even like interview. Like I just saw an interview between like Muhammad Ali and Red Fox, and like it was like 5 minutes that I watched. And it was just the funniest 5 minutes because, like, the banter. He's a good banterer, George Wallace. But he's very funny, too. But I got to throw him at number 4.
So probably if he's, like, messing with the crowd or something, he's good. But, I've never actually seen any of his stuff. I've only seen him in random Adam Sandler movies, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm going to go to 5 then.
Okay. Newer to the scene, Shane Gillis.
Oh, fuck, dude. That would have been my one. I love Shane Gillis. That's 2.
Man, that would have been mine, number 10. Yeah.
Not a fan, huh?
Nah. Like, but, you know.
I'm not participating, but he's okay.
Damn.
I just think he's okay.
He's I mean,
I
like,
just
you
love
know.
Tires, and I know that's not stand up, but so I only assume he's the same
I know.
guy.
Yeah.
I'm not big.
Man.
A lot of his comedy is like stuff about the South, that living in the South and knowing this, and so I just don't. It doesn't appeal to me. Like I don't understand. Like I understand the joke, the premise of the joke, but it doesn't like hit me. I'm like, oh yeah. Like I don't experience the same things.
I just like his delivery because of how like dry tone he is or whatever. That's what
the best thing about him is that he likes the Irish, and that's the one thing I like about him.
Yeah, he's he's not, to me, he's not a very good joke writer. But I think I'm not the demographic. And like I'm not saying like I've not seen some of his stuff and laughed before. Like but it doesn't hit for me. So
I think,
but unfortunately,
I was gonna say I think for me it's like it feels like he's like one of like not like one of your friends, but like it seems like when he's talking, it's as if he's just one of those dudes you just are just next to talking to, like either a coworker or like a friend that just says stupid shit, and that's just like, okay, I've seen this in my life before, and now this guy's just randomly doing it for like the public, and it's just like I've seen the kind of comedy before, but now I'm seeing it in the limelight, and I think it's still funny because it's like as if a coworker is saying some stupid stuff or something, or Jacob Talby, Jacob. So he was your buddy, and he used to be one of my best friends. So it's like that's what he reminds me of, and so I kind of like, oh, okay, this kind of humor is funny. Like that's like,
all right. I thought my number 5 for you guys was gonna trip some of you up, but I think, does anyone have number 1 left?
No,
I have number 1 left. Because I put Bernie at 2, and I'm nervous now.
I don't know. Maybe you love his work, but it's Carrot Top.
Oh my!
Oh, Jesus Christ!
I gotta put a trip in there somewhere at some point.
See, what I was worried about for the game shows is what happened for the stand-up comedy.
I don't like Carrot Top. It's one of the worst ones. I don't like prop comedy for the most part.
I'm glad he's
this is. God damn it! Do we have a number 50 option available?
Well, no, but in your heart, I understand.
Well, I guess he's number 1 then. Yeah.
Did you want to flip something around? Did you want to do one, Hunter, and get me involved?
You know what? Fuck it. Yeah, let's do it.
All right.
So this one is just a little good one. It's amusement rides.
Ooh.
Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah.
So
Love
we'll
that.
see. So we got 5, right? So let's start it off a little easy.
Easy.
Super slide.
Super slide.
Super slide.
Where the fuck's that?
Like, yeah, what's that? I don't even know what that is.
Hold on, sorry, I said the wrong one.
Oh, okay.
I wanted bumper cars. Sorry,
Bumper
I don't know
cars?
why I was looking at the wrong list. Sorry, bumper cars.
A bumper car.
Bumper
Okay.
cars. Bumper cars. Okay.
Oh, I do like
Bumper
good bumper
cars.
cars.
That's
but they're
very
not like
funny.
super slide.
How
much you been drinking?
The super slide was for the kids. Oh, it was the kids' ride. I was looking at my
Oh, like that big, like yellow big
where they-
slide.
yeah,
Okay,
they, like, beat the
in the
sack.
potato sack.
That's so funny.
Well,
That's
that
so
would be
funny.
5. But bumper cars, I'm gonna go like 3 in the middle. I like it, but
Okay.
it could be better.
Okay.
I hope
So
it's
wait, is super slide gonna be one of the
No,
options?
no, it's not.
Oh, okay, okay. All right. Bumper cars. I think this is a very loose definition of amusement park ride, but like bumper cars. Look, I love a good bumper cars. It's always fun. You know, you laugh and stuff like that. I think as I've gotten older, the couple times I've done bumper cars as an adult, it kind of pisses me off because I'm like, yo, man, I drive a real car now. Like, let's ramp up this speed. Like, we going slow. Like, if I want to hit somebody, let me fucking hit somebody.
If I'm gonna give somebody some whiplash and get some, I better be dealing some out.
Shit. Like, when I was a kid and I didn't know the force of a vehicle, like, bumper cars was tight. But as an adult, I'm like, man, this is pissing me off. I can't hurt you.
This needs to be a
And
crash
so,
simulator.
You were like one of those
Yeah.
kids who wanted the cars that had the rail to keep you on the road. You were like, "Can I pop the rail? I want to pop the rail. Let's go."
I want to listen, man. Let's go, man. Let's take off the limiter. So I gotta throw. I mean, I feel like you're gonna throw another
Yeah, super slide.
crazy one in there. Yeah. So I'll say 4.
All right.
I'll say 4.
I got a 3 and a 4. All right, what's the next one, owner?
All right, so we got what's the next one? We got Gravitron.
Gravitron. 5. Quick.
You don't like that
Gravi-
one?
No, I don't like
The one that
Gravitron.
like sticks you to the walls.
and it spins. Like
Yeah,
crazy.
it spins you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm out.
That was that's another one that, like, when I was a kid, fun. As an adult with illnesses, not great.
Yeah, I don't need the guy
so-
across from me puking and flying in the air and hitting me in Coriolis effect.
Yeah. I'm gonna be real. I haven't done a ride like this since a very long time. I feel like this has got to be a 5 for me.
All right.
All right, Ferris wheel.
Ferris wheel. The Ferris wheel, man. The Ferris wheel is sweet. Listen, it's a Chicago invention, so you know, bias is there.
Navy Pier.
Navy Pier, Ferris wheel, the London Eye. I've been on like a lot of the big ones: Seattle, London, Chicago. I like a good Ferris wheel,
I'll go
man.
2.
I
I'll
like
go
a good
2.
Ferris wheel.
I'll leave one.
I'll go
open.
3.
So we got 3.
I'll go 3. It's a cute classic.
I got
It is.
I
It's
got
fun.
4 and 1 left.
I got 1 and 2 left.
Oh,
I'm nervous. I'm so nervous.
All right, carousel.
Carousel.
you know what?
The
Just
merry-go-round.
just to protect myself, I'm going 1 because I don't want something worse getting on 1. So sure, I'll get on that horse and
good-
go around and do nothing.
That's a good point. You know, listen, a carousel is cute. You know, the little music, it brings you back. I'll never ride a carousel and like walk away with a frown.
That's true. You're happy.
You know,
Especially if you get the ones.
You know?
Some of those older carousels have that spot where you can reach for the brass ring and try to grab it for a free ride.
Yeah.
So you got a little
Yeah.
interaction there. Sure, that yeah,
So you
I
got-
feel
you
better
got
about
some
my number
stuff.
1.
You got some stuff. Man, number 1 is gonna be like Space Mountain or some shit.
Yeah, if I knew what that was.
Or the next one. Very fair. I'll say I'm gonna take a chance, and I'm gonna still say number 2.
Oh,
I'm gonna take a chance to say I'm putting in number 2.
All right, I'm just gonna say a random one.
okay.
Lazy,
Oh,
River.
man.
Lazy River.
Lazy River. Oh, I would
Oh,
have had that number
yeah,
1.
number 1.
But again,
Number 1.
you're kind of loose and fast on what the amusement rides are.
Hey, I'm thinking of Indiana Beach type stuff. Indiana Beach got it all.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm stuck.
I
I guess Lazy
love
River's
a Lazy
4.
River.
I love it. It's
Me too.
That's the best
Is
water
that your
park
number
ride.
5?
It's my number 4.
Yeah.
Wow, what a loser. Put at number 4.
Yeah, lazy rivers are great. I love the lazy rivers that are super lazy. I also love the ones that are fast. I
Hmm.
love the ones that like you just be chilling on, and then all of a sudden you just go under a waterfall.
Yeah.
Uh,
Or like
like,
I've seen ones where they go down like a little like a ramp, so you're going down like
yeah,
a little bit. So
Dude, they even have
yeah,
5Ks in a lazy river.
5Ks,
I
wow,
love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
that's the best kind of
Yeah,
5K.
that's a good one. That's a good number one. I'm glad I didn't put carousel on number one. I
That's
trusted my
a lazy
instincts.
river race. I would want to come 267th place.
Exactly.
All
Exactly.
right, so that is our first segment, and that loops us back. Maybe it's number 5 in your heart or number 1. I don't know. But what's rank Odd Brothers Craft Ciders? The Spruce is Loose. We rank from 0 to 5 by quarters. Tell us what you like,
Hmm.
dislike, and give us a final ranking.
And zero
I
is
mean, it's an acceptable
bad.
score. 0 is bad.
Okay.
Yes,
So in this ranking, five is good.
correct.
Okay, I get you. Perfect. Should I kick it off?
Kick it off, my friend.
All right. I do like the attempt at refreshingness of a cider in general, and this one definitely does hit that for me. It has a nice blend of flavors where it's not like nothing in it is like disgusting per se, which is hard to do when you put multiple very dominant flavors like cinnamon, apple, cranberry, and all that stuff. So I think the blend of it is really well done. The sticking point for me is the fact that I'm not the biggest cranberry fan. And that aftertaste definitely is there. Like,
Mm-hmm.
because even you like, oh, I taste the cinnamon, but then that cranberry aftertaste was like, nah, dude, I'm here.
Yeah, that's right.
I definitely tasted that. So for me, I'll give it a solid like three.
Nice, nice. Honer?
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a man. It's 4.25. The cinnamon in the beginning was really like, yeah, I really was not looking forward to this, but as it kind of parts and now it's just kind of like it's just there. It's very there, thinly. Everything else is once again, Odd Brothers
Odd Brothers.
strikes again, bro. Because
Strikes
that cranberry is how they know that I'm really fucking liking cranberry right
Like a
now.
cranberry right now.
And then of course they
There
do
you
that
go.
for the season. And now it's like, oh, this is such a perfect drink. I agree with you in the beginning. I don't think I could have another one. I think one is plenty
Mm-hmm.
and one
Yeah.
sitting. But I would definitely have it again.
All right, I agree.
Only in December.
Yeah, I'm right there. This is a December drink. This is what I'm drinking. I actually wish the spruce was a little bit more prevalent. I almost don't taste it in a way. So like, why is it there? If you're gonna say it's spruce, have some spruce. Where's the spruce kind of jarring kind of taste? I like it. I
Feel
think it'd
that.
be way better warm than it is cold. But I still think it's an A. So I'm gonna give it a 4. Just perfect A minus. It's very good. I recommend it to people for the holiday, especially if you like cranberries. I don't think the cinnamon is too much. I don't think anything is super overpowering to me. I think it's a nice balanced drink. Again, warm would be even better. I just wish it's the spruce is loose, but there's no looseness in the spruce. There we go on that one. So I'm going to give it a
Very cool.
4.0.
There it is.
All right. We're going to move into our sponsor real quick, and then we'll move into the next section, my friend.
Looking for a cool craft beer bar? Hop Station Craft Bar has over 30 rotating taps and hundreds of bottles and cans to enjoy. They also do can purchases for carryout. Not a fan of beer? Well, you're in luck because they have a unique cocktail menu as well. So come enjoy the arcade games, dart boards, and the pool table. Oh, did we forget to mention the food? Whether you want street tacos or delicious pizza, you can't go wrong. With the outdoor patio, it won't be hard for you to find the perfect spot to relax. So head down to Hop Station, the #1 craft beer bar in Indiana. You'll find them on 318 Union Street, Mishawaka, Indiana.
Welcome back. Welcome back. We're here with Jacquis Neal, the baddest mother trucker on the game show. I don't know, universe now. Like he's
I wish, I wish.
And we're gonna learn why right here. But before we do, we gotta check in on our next brew. What do we got there, Honer?
So we got here Hefeweizen Sea Pine Brewing Company wheat beer Hefeweizen 5.3% ABV 14 IBU. I've had one friend check it in for 4, but 3,300 people in the world checked it in for 3.70. Sea Pine Brewing Company, Microbrewery, Seattle, Washington. Style guide says, Hefe, meaning yeast, and Weizen, meaning wheat, are combined to create a light, unfiltered, and effervescent brew. This classic summer German Hefeweizen has hints of clove and fresh bananas. God damn
That's
it.
what I'm tasting. I'm tasting it.
God damn it.
Keep reading, because I
That's
want to
it.
start
That's
talking.
it.
Okay, this is fucking fabulous.
I hate you.
This is
Why
fabulous.
do you do this to me? First you give me fucking
It's
cinnamon.
easy to drink.
Now you give me bananas in a can.
Easy to drink. I can drop an orange in this bad boy and be off the races. I get a little bit of that clove, and then I just get that banana at the end. And it's not too heavy. It's not like I'm eating a banana, but I get what they're saying. This is great for like your plain everyday kind of beer.
I'm gonna push you down the stairs, bro.
Jacquis, what are you feeling? What are you feeling? Are you with me? Or are you dreading the banana?
It's very funny. I would rather jump off a building than eat a banana.
Wow.
I hate banana. I like the time my mom made me eat a banana, I sobbed. So I absolutely despise bananas. With that said, I do like a Hefeweizen. I don't ever taste it inside of a Hefeweizen.
Okay.
Bro, you putting the worst and the best in his world right now.
Yeah, listen, because like Hefeweizen, I'm not a huge beer drinker. I'll say that. Not anymore. I used to be, but as I've gotten older, I don't drink as much beer anymore. A Hefeweizen is usually like my chill, easy lager choice. I don't do IPAs much anymore, stuff like that. A Hefeweizen is my go-to. This is the first time I'm ever hearing a Hefeweizen has banana in it. So now I'm like questioning in life.
I don't know if it has banana in it. I think it's saying it has banana-like notes.
I get it.
No,
I'm still questioning life.
It's funny because it says straw color with aromas of banana and clove on the can.
Aromas.
Yeah.
Aromas.
It says straw color, bro.
Okay. All right. But you know what? I like this one. It's good. It's a little bit of a stronger Hefeweizen than like some of the other ones I've had. I feel like, and not stronger like it's heavy or anything, but it has a little bit more flavor than like an Allagash or something like that I've had before. So it's pretty good.
The people in Seattle who make this, all they see is rain all the time, so they got to make their beers better.
Yeah. They got to be drunk.
So
drunk.
my biggest thing is that I just don't like bananas in beers. They just don't go well at all. Like people try it every fucking
Except
time.
for that stout we had that you were like drooling
Well,
over.
okay, you put banana in a stout that's supposed to be a little bit more desserty with chocolate, banana chocolate. They go together.
Yes. Okay.
So that makes sense. You put it in any other shit, I'm bracing for the worst. But when I tried this, it's not bad.
Oh,
It's not bad.
high praise for you.
Yeah.
But I will say also, side note, that in my past I got fucked up on 99 bananas, and so that kind of took me away from bananas.
Why are you
and
eating
drinks.
99 bananas? It's crazy.
It was a wine.
that's-
It was not a wine. It was an alcoholic beverage that was 99%. So it's 99 bananas, and it was terrible. I drank a whole glass of it and blacked out.
Okay, I get that.
So now I have a little thing on bananas and drinks, but this is actually decent.
The more
Wait, you drank a 99 proof banana alcohol drink?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I don't know if it was the banana that you didn't like. You just didn't like the 99
he couldn't take the 99 proof.
alcohol.
I can handle it.
Yeah.
Oh, it doesn't sound like you handled it.
You were wrong.
Well, let's see if he can handle the questions coming from us. We're gonna grill him right now in Beer Flights.
Let's do it.
Who?
What?
When?
Where?
Why?
And how?
All right. So this is the first question we ask everybody. So some people cry, some people run, some people sue us. So are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right. Who are you?
Who am I? Ah, what a good question. I think the number one thing that the two things that people know, I love Chicago. So I'm a Chicago kid.
That's right.
First and foremost. I rep my city. I've been in LA for 13 years now, so LA is also home, but like Chicago is home. Like Chicago is where the heart is for
It's my
sure.
second home. It's my second home.
Chicago kid. I also consider myself an entertainer, which is a little weird for me because like I've always considered myself an actor.
Mhm.
But I think just where the industry is right now, it dictates that you kind of have to have a little bit more hats in the bag. And I loved all the stuff I do, so I don't love to pigeonhole in a way like, oh, you're a comedian. Well, I've done Shakespeare before. So like I don't feel like a comedian. I feel like an actor. Or you're a host. All right, cool. But I also can be on stage. I can do TV. I've done all of those things. So like I think overall, I just think entertainer is the best way to describe me. Um, the Cubs winning the World Series I don't have kids
Yeah.
yet. I don't have kids yet still, but if I do, kids are born every day. That only happened once in the past 118 years now. That will still be the happiest moment of my life.
Woo, I was
And
right there with you,
those are
man. I
really,
stayed up. I stayed
you
up so
know,
late.
it was great. It was great. But yeah, other than that, man, I just try to be a chill person. I try to take care of my people. And I try to just be somebody that folks enjoy having around.
That's awesome, man. You said you're an entertainer, right? So you have a
Yeah.
podcast called Culture Kings. You've acted in movies, Friend Divorce, done voice acting, Saints Row. You played a superhero in the parody for Spider-Man, right? It was Miles Morales, and so much
Yeah,
more.
yeah, yeah.
So, what is your favorite medium actually to do your thing? I know you're a host right now, but out of all the things
Yeah.
you've done, what's your favorite so far?
Let's see. Man, that's a good question. Um, I really, really, really loved. I was on the TV show on NBC called Grand Crew. That was a lot of fun. It was an all-black TV show. All-black cast, I should say. And I was recurring on that. So being on set for a few weeks on that show was a lot of fucking fun. I've loved everything I've done. But I think my number one love will always be the stage.
Ooh.
Yeah, like
You
that's
said you
where I
did
started
Shakespeare.
acting.
Can I guess what role, one of the roles you did for Shakespeare?
Yeah,
I
take a
think
stab.
I watch a lot of your stuff before
Uh-huh.
I reached out to you.
Yeah, yeah.
And I kind of see you being a good Robin Goodfellow. I think you had the temperament to be like serious, but then like the quirky
Yeah.
snarkiness on a dime kind of situation.
That would be fun.
I
I would love that.
but you didn't
That's
do
not
it.
what I did.
Damn.
No, no, no. I was Benvolio in Romeo and Juliet. It's probably the biggest Shakespeare role that I've had. So like that was my favorite thing that I've done. Like that wasn't modern
Mm-hmm.
theater. Was Benvolio. A lot of fun though.
I bet. All right.
Yeah, but the stage. The stage.
Stage is his favorite medium.
That's gonna be my favorite medium. I think it's the best medium. I
And
think like
Chicago's got a great stage,
Yeah.
So many different theaters and things. They're all very vibrant and alive. So many people moving in
I
and
think
out of it.
I think Chicago is the best theater town in the country.
Ooh, shots fired, New York.
Yeah, I mean, New York got Broadway, that's cool, but Chicago has the best theater in the country. I grew up in that theater scene. I've been able to do shows on like some of the bigger stages, the Steppenwolfs, the ATCs, the Chicago Shakes, and all types of dope ass theater. So Chicago by far has not only the best actors in the game, but it has the best theater
They say
in the game as well.
Chicago's the second city, but they're number one in our hearts.
Number one in our hearts and our souls.
That's right. My favorite stage play show I've ever been to is the Evil Dead one with the splatter zone in the first 3 rows. So if you haven't had a chance to
Oh.
go do that, if they reprise it again or anything like that, I saw it off Broadway in New York when I was
Hmm.
there, and it was I'm a huge Evil Dead, Bruce Campbell, Sam Raimi kind of thing, and oh man, I kept all the playbills I could get. it was
That's dope.
it was dope, and they're like, and we were in the first three, and they gave you covers if you wanted to. I was like, no, give me the blood.
Yeah.
All right,
That's tight. That's tight.
what was it like to be dropped in a game show where your improv skills are needed to be on point? You know, you were in Dropouts, Make Some Noise, the spinoff of from Game Changer. So what was that like? Like, you know, you just gotta get in there and like, okay, let's go. You know, it's improv skill time.
Yeah. It's interesting because like I've at this point I've been doing long form improv for well over a decade. And am considered one of the like veterans in the LA comedy scene for that reason. But Make Some Noise is short form improv, which is different. And it was interesting because short form is not usually my go-to like improv medium. With that said, like Dropout was, I mean, now I do a lot of shit with them, but that was one of the first things I'd ever done with them. And they were like just very gracious. Sam was very gracious and made it super welcoming. And then I eventually started writing for Make Some Noise as well. And then my favorite thing about that is I love that people can just take big, short, quick swings. And that's my favorite thing about.
They're also not afraid to like keep hitting on something that was funny earlier, you know, like to bring it back all the time, you know, like, and to build off it, even if it's breaking the game a little bit.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So yeah, man, I think, it's fun, man. It's always a good time. And it's like our chance to play whenever we are actually on set for that show.
Now, I'm a huge Dropout fan, so I follow what I can and pick up on different articles and stuff like that. And I'm going to take a chance to hear, like, because you've been on Smarty Pants, a couple of the other, streaming, the games that are on there. And are you ever going to make the leap, though? You've been on all the comedy stuff. Are you ever going to go to do the RPG stuff? Are you going to, are you into that kind of thing? Or do you see that as another thing that could be fun?
Yeah. I'll say this, man, at the risk of alienating Dropout fans, I've only done like RPG stuff once, and did not have the best time. But I've heard that means like your dungeon master wasn't like great, right?
That could be the reason. It also could be the medium of the RPG, so because it's so wide of a thing. Maybe the style play was not where you were liking to.
Yeah, and Bruce was always my dungeon master, so I never had fun.
Oh wow, he's lying to you.
Yeah. I don't know if I would, man. I don't know. I think if it was ever offered to me and like to do it, and they would be like, "This is what it is," and they are okay with a noob like coming in.
I think Brennan's used so many like from experts to noobs as well. Even his first group of people on Dropout, of course, a lot of them were new to the system altogether. I mean, he had a couple who knew what they're doing. Like Lou was kind of new to it. The great Lou. Honer will know him because I'm giving him some Dropout here in a little bit. So he can get on there and know who Lou Wilson. You might have seen him. He's, I believe, he's one of the top one in the Jimmy Kimmel. He's the man on the street for Jimmy Kimmel.
I watch Jimmy Kimmel. The fuck?
Oh wow! Throw some shade there.
I don't watch any of them.
Let's get off Lou. I love Lou too, but not as much as you.
I love Lucy.
That's a good one.
We all love Lucy.
If somebody doesn't like Lucy, they're in trouble.
I think her husband doesn't. Right? I always thought he was beating her ass.
But let's get back to Jacquis.
Okay, let's get back there.
All right, so you are the host of Crowd Control. It was a game changer episode that got its own thing, just like Make Some Noise. You want to tell me anything about like did they after it they're like, oh, we need to get you on this thing, or did you kind of go,
Yeah.
make a play for it? Is there any
No,
big
no.
tell us some stuff. How did you get
Yeah.
it?
Yeah. So, like when I first started I had done a couple things with College Humor before they turned to Dropout.
Yeah.
Some of when they were doing more scripted stuff, and um, in the 2018 to 2020 range is when I was doing a lot of Culture Kings, and I was appearing on like Comedy Bang Bang and
Yeah, Scott Ackerman,
Harold
right?
Knight, and yeah, absolutely. And so, I was getting that play in the scene, and Sam at the time was kind of converting what College Humor, now Dropout, was basically from the scripted to what it kind of is now. And he was just looking for new comedians. And I think just because, like, I played so much with the Rakas and the Brennans and like
Yeah.
the Lou's and everything like that, my name came up. He hit me up and like loved me right from the jump, which is very sweet and very, very kind. And there was a show on Dropout called Play It By Ear, which is a musical improv show that I auditioned to host for. They wanted me to audition for it. I didn't get it. It went to Manu, who's fantastic, but also we're closer friends with Zach and Jess, who are the creators of that show. So that made sense to me. But I think Sam just kind of wanted me in the Dropout family. And then there was a show called Thousandaires that came out a couple years ago. And the premise of that show was we give everybody $1,000 to do whatever they want. And each episode would have a new rotating host. And they asked me to host one of the episodes, which eventually became the series premiere. And I was one of their favorite hosts out of the rotating hosts. And then I invited Sam to do my show, which is Comedian Clash, which was the Family Feud style game show that I host live in LA.
Go buy tickets now.
Oh yes, please do. We'll be on tour, and I really want to come to the Midwest.
Yeah, come to Chicago.
Too, so.
We're here in South Bend, Indiana, home of the Fighting Irish. If you want, there's plenty of venues. If you need hookups, I know the people.
Yeah, man, I got you. I definitely want to do the Midwest and come to Chicago for sure. But he came to do Clash, and I didn't know this until well after the fact. But after he did that, he went back to Dropout and was like, "We have to get something for Jacquis to host on the platform." And so they just started pitching things for me to host internally, beyond not to my knowledge. And I get a text from Sam one night. I think I was like high as hell. And like I get a text when I was just sitting on the couch watching TV, like enjoying being high, watching some comedy. And I get a text from Sam and was like, "You'll be getting the offer in your email soon.
Ooh.
So be on the lookout for it." And I was like, "Oh, okay." And then like 2 days later, the offer came. We would like to offer you to host a Crowd Control. And I was like, "Oh, cool. Like, all right, let's talk to my team, get it together." We agreed on the terms and stuff like that. But I still didn't know what the show was because to give you an idea, you said it was a spinoff of a Game Changer episode, but we had finished shooting the season of Crowd Control before that season of Game Changer even came out.
Wow. So
let
cart
alone
before the horse, in a way.
Yeah. So it was a lot of pressure, actually. So like I didn't even know what the show was. There was nothing for me to watch. They didn't really tell me what the show was. They was just like, "We just want you to host. We know you can do it." And so like about 3 or 4 weeks before pre-production started for the show, I was like, "Hey, what is this show? Like, what am I hosting?" And then they was like, "Oh, this is what it is." And then they sent me the unedited version of what became the Game Changer episode for me to watch. And I was like, "Bet, let's go." I was like, this is great. Seems fun.
Just for our audience members who are listening right now who might not have know what it is, 3 different stand-up comedians.
Yeah. Yeah.
Are working a crowd. They're doing the crowd, like a stand-up would do if they might do before they go into their bits or their sets and stuff like that. But each crowd member, if I'm correct, might have a shirt that says essentially what they're about. And then and they reveal the story or what is about it. And then the comedians have to work a bit off of it. And then later rounds, there might be a more intense thing about that person that's harder to make funny. Did I knock that down real good?
Yeah. I think, the way I always explain it, it's a crowd work competition show. So it's a stand-up crowd work competition show. Really great comedians. Everybody in the audience it's a consensual crowd work competition show. So everybody in the audience wants to participate in the crowd work. So everybody has a prompt on their shirt. Some of them are pretty chill. Some of them are harder to touch subjects that can be fun to try to see somebody tackle.
I wish I lived closer because I got the email about they were pitching for audience members, and I was like, oh, I really want to try, but I don't live anywhere near.
People came to LA. Not everybody in that audience was from LA. Not everybody from that audience was even from the West Coast. Like, people was like, oh, I'm on it, bet I'll make a trip out of it. And like came to California, planned a vacation, and just make that a part of the trip. Because we do pay the audience members. They're not appearing for free because they are being used as content. So, that's not a free.
I hear Dropouts,
that's not a free ask.
Pay is really good across the board. Like from people behind the scenes to the people on camera and things like that they do really well. Like, they're very fair.
Yeah, they try to be. Yeah. I mean, the internet just in general is tough because we don't get residuals. Unlike television, where, that's where we'll make a lot of our money. Outside of the initial pay is the fact that if it keeps airing and a lot of people watch it, you get residuals on top of your day rate and things like that for every appearance you make. So with internet, that's not necessarily possible. So what they try to do is, make the actual day rate higher. So, it's worth it for people. And then, we do profit sharing at the end of the year.
Nice.
And they try to be as fair as they can and not hold on to, not use our talent, because we're all independent contractors. Like, nobody, even though like we're technically Dropout cast per se, if you're a regular, we don't technically work for Dropout. And so even as a host, like, I'm on the platform, I'm a host for the show, but I'm an independent contractor. So I'm not like a Dropout employee. So they try to make sure that we're compensated for our time, and also knowing that we are working entertainers outside of the Dropout world as well. So they don't put exclusivity on us, which a lot of things can and do. They'll be like, well, you're contracted to be on this show and this is your first priority, so you got to turn down other shit. Like, if something better comes along and is shooting at the same time of, maybe not Crowd Control because I'm hosting that show, but if I'm like scheduled to appear on like Game Changer and something comes up and I have to tell them the day before, hey, I got to go do this thing, like, I can do that.
That's good
and
freedom.
like that's
very
fair.
Good freedom.
Yeah. So, they're very fair compensation, and very fair in the way they try to treat us, and make sure we're having a good time.
You do have a fringe benefit. I know that you mentioned this to me in our pre-interview, that like you're looking forward to season 2 because there's a stylist wardrobe going involved. You want to hit those styles up. You can't wait to start pulling that stuff in. Tell us more about that.
Yeah.
What are you hoping? Like, you're looking for like a walk-in closet where you're just like, oh yeah, let's get all these. Or you can Steve Harvey it, get a different suit each time.
Listen, we have a very fun idea that I don't want to like totally ruin because I think it's going to be fun once, the show, the season premieres and people start to do that. But like one of my big things, so, one of the things with Game Changer, for instance, and Sam being like the premier host on the show, on the platform,
Yeah.
is he wears the same suit every episode, right?
Yeah.
That's like a thing with Dropout, with Game Changer and Make Some Noise. And it's always very like suit presentery. But one of the things for a show on the platform like Dirty Laundry, which is hosted by Lily Do,
Mm-hmm.
is she wears something different every episode, and it's like become a part of the lore of the episode. And it was one of the only shows that happened where it was like, oh, I have a style, and like I can bring fashion into this. So one of my big things for season 1 of the show is I was like, I want to wear something different every episode. I want to have a different hairstyle every episode. I want this, like, men can do this too. I'm a fashionable person.
Yeah, yeah.
And so that was fun. So now for season 2, that is also going to be the case, but there's going to be a theme to it. And I'm very fucking excited. I'm really, really excited.
I'm excited
for it. And so, when that happens and it comes out, and I think people are going to get it pretty quickly. And then there's one of the styles within the theme that is going to be very fucking like obvious and well known, and going to be a really cool tribute. So the theme is going to be like tribute style
Nice.
for my fashion through season 2.
I can't wait. And Dirty Laundry, in a way, is similar to us, where like they feature an alcoholic drink every episode.
They do.
So like
They
that's
do.
very fun, and then the spilling the beans of people's secrets.
People's secrets. People's secrets. I admit it. I admitted to a crime on that show.
Woo!
So-
Past the statute of limitations.
Yeah, it was fast. It was past the statute of limitations. I'm all good.
All right, so I think that's all we got for you. But how did you feel about this beer, man?
It's time to rank this beer. Tell us what you thought, what you like, dislike,
Okay.
and rank that. Give it some
Love it.
out of quarters, my friend. What did you think? You start us off. You are the
All right.
guest.
Beer's good, man. Look, I'm a Hefeweizen fan. I think it's the best light beer. If you still want some flavor. Not as strong as an IPA, but definitely has that crispness to it. And this one was good. Sea Pine did their thing. Even, putting banana right on the can and still tasted good. So I fuck with it. I would give it a solid 4. I would give it a solid 4.
All right.
And that's
good.
actually
A-minus.
that's a good feat too, though. Like giving it to someone that does not like bananas at all,
Uh-huh.
and they actually enjoyed it.
Yeah.
So that's
Yeah,
crazy.
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
And I'm gonna say, for being someone that does not like bananas and drinks anymore, it's not too bad. It's refreshing. I can still taste a banana in it. I don't mind a banana on its own, right?
I just don't know
Like
if there's
eating it.
actual banana in it.
Right. It might be the banana peel or some shit.
I think they're just saying it kind of tastes like banana.
No.
Like the wheat does that job. That's what.
No. So yeah, I'm gonna say 3.25. It's good enough, but I'd be okay if this wasn't even in the lineup today.
Whoa! Wow. I'm right with you, Jacquis. I think it's a 4. I think it's an A-minus. It's a brilliant version of a Hefeweizen. It's got some flavor. It's not too strong, but it's stronger than your everyday Pilsner or your regular lagers. It's got more going for it, but it's not too much. Like it still gives you your everyday beer kind of like feel. It's unfiltered, which I like too. I like having a little bit, a cloudiness to it. It just gives me more of a mixture of flavor. It's easy to drink. It says it's a summer beer. I think I can drink this any time of year. We're having it in the middle, almost wintertime. And I think I would enjoy it just as much now as I would if it was the middle of July. Sea Pine did a great job. Seattle, I think keep it up. I hope I end up having more beers from you guys.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind trying their other beers.
We'll see. And so we're going to move into our next sponsor and then hit up our last segment.
Do you want to find a hidden gem in the Midwest craft beer scene? If so, your search is over. The Niles Brewing Company is a nano brewery that produces some of the finest craft beer in the Midwest, with several award-winning brews and more to come, thanks to the expertise of master brewer Brandon Townsley. Be sure to check Facebook and Instagram for updates on upcoming events. On Sundays, you can enjoy a delectable brunch collaborated with Jim's Smokin' Cafe from noon to 2 p.m., accompanied by mimosa and Bloody Mary flight specials all day long. The brewery is located in Niles, Michigan, which features a social district downtown where patrons can enjoy their drinks outside on the sidewalk of Niles. For those seeking exceptional food, outstanding beers, and events that offer great company and entertainment, Niles Brewing Company is located at 206 East Main Street, Niles, Michigan, 49120. It is the ideal destination.
Oh, whoa, hold up, wait a minute, I am bouncing on the floor. You don't know, you a hoe, get down low. Hey, let's hear it, let's hear that slurping going on. Hey, like a slushy in this bitch, yeah, you slurping it. Yeah, like some noodles, yeah, you slurping up. Yeah. Banana on your mind, now this shit is in my throat. And I hate that motherfucker, wish I never had to go. And I hate Bruce now, cause he got me in the zone. And I hate that shit, man, leave me home alone. Hey, yeah. Freestyle type beat, bounce to this flow. Trap instrumental 2025 rap type beat by Ray Panda or Bomb Beats on YouTube.
Welcome back. We're here with Mr. Jacquis Neal, Dropout, and many other places. Honer and myself, the Beer Bandit. We're going to move into the last brew of the day. It comes in a fancy box with 2 cans and great artwork on the outside and on the inside. We got La Paloma from Martin House Brewing Company, a sour fruited 6.5% ABV is a lie because it's 10.3. Untapped is wrong for once.
It's 10.3.
Everyone in the world has recorded their check-ins of 830 times for an average score of 3.75, which is a B+. The Martin House Brewing Company is out of Fort Worth in Texas. This is a sour with agave, grapefruit, and salt. It should be grapefruity, sour, juicy, smooth, and earthy. And yes, I did not make this up. I don't even believe that that's a word. Grapefruity is what they're saying on there. So let's take our sips of this bad boy. And
on the can,
it
says it's been 7 years since we last released this beautiful brew. This 2025 version was aged 7 to 5 months in whiskey barrels. It was brewed on October 22nd, 2024. Damn.
Wow. Interesting.
Barrel aged too.
I feel like at the end of this, we're like all 3 of us are just gonna like mend and mold into each other.
Into each other. We're gonna barrel age ourselves. Well, the first thing I got is the nose on this. I definitely get the bourbon notes. I get the whiskey notes right off the thing. And artwork. Yeah, titties out on the can.
Yeah.
Titties out on the can. Titties out.
And some kind of wood growing out of her head.
She got. It looks like a. I don't know if you guys ever read Saga, but it looks like one of the Saga characters.
Yeah, she does.
No, she can get it. She can get it. If I was in the woods,
just the woods.
Listen, just the woods. No, she get in the streets too. She get in these streets.
Oh my God,
she a freak in the sheets.
She's a freak in the sheets, and she's a freak in the drink because this is fucking great.
And she likes that kink.
She probably is.
Man. This is it's like
an
this is an interesting beer. Yeah, I don't know if I taste that. It doesn't taste like a beer. I'll say that. Like it does. I don't get beer. This tastes like a cocktail.
It's a cocktail. It's like a whiskey
cocktail.
Sour and an old fashioned had a baby with a spritz of citrus.
Yeah, I'd say this is more of like a mixed drink or a cocktail in a can. Yeah. I'd say that's what this is.
But it's beer. But it's beer, folks. That's what's wild. Beer.
Well, it's a sour, not a beer.
Which is my favorite style.
You're my favorite style, bro.
Oh.
I'm sure they're not like new, but like sours, I know they're not new, but sours are new in my life as far as
bro.
You are like me, like 5 years ago when I came on the show for the very first time as a guest. I was not a host from the whole time. I didn't even know that sours was a style of beer, and I accidentally brought 4 different sours to be on the show.
Accidentally.
Wow.
And
Accidentally. He's
I just thought there were 4 different beers from the same place. And
Gotcha.
I didn't even know that was a style.
Oh,
And now
you're
it's
right.
become
Yeah.
now it's become my favorite. I love
Yeah, this one is.
This one's got some jowl movement there. It's just tangy.
This
It's
one's
tart.
making me fucking dance.
Oh, it's so good.
I
Yeah.
just want to fucking rip off my fucking joggers and do something.
Yeah. And I know Pomona. Pomona is a friend of mine was telling me
that girl
like,
is a
this
friend of
is one
yours?
of their I wish. A friend of mine was telling me that like they like this brand. Like it's one of their favorite beer brands. So this is my first time I think I've ever had the brand, but what an interesting
Are you
interesting
liking it?
taste.
You liking the brand?
It's good. It's good. I think the first sip was wild to me because my brain was telling me beer.
Right.
And so it's like when you think you're about to drink like water and it's Sprite, and then you see God. And so like it was like that where I was like, I'm thinking I'm about to taste like a beer like flavor, even though it said whiskey in it. And then first sip, I was like, what the fuck is this? But that not in a bad way, in a good way, where I'm like, this is an interesting flavor profile that could be dangerous, because the cool thing about beer is it's either filling or like low in alcohol.
Yeah.
And so, for me, like I don't have that many beers anymore if I even do. But this one I can be like, yeah, man, give me 3 of these joints, and then you drunk as fuck.
So
like,
are you more into mixed cocktails then?
I am. I'm a whiskey drinker actually.
We found what he likes.
That's right.
So now we
Yeah.
know.
He told
his
me that he
style.
likes whiskey. I'm like,
Well,
I got
you
this.
didn't-
I
guess
got
who-
this barrel aged
Hey,
one.
guess who he didn't tell?
You.
Can you guys guess who he didn't tell?
You.
Me.
Damn.
The fucking
I do
partner.
have a correction. For some reason, I looked up Martin House La Paloma, not Pomona, as this is. So the style guide actually is 1,700 people.
Oh
Check
my
this
God.
in for 3.98, so a higher score. It is 10.3 on the ABVs, and it's a whiskey barrel aged imperial passion fruit sour.
Yes.
No grapefruit to be found.
The passion fruit's amazing
Love
right
it.
now. It's
Yeah,
funny
it's
that
good.
you know we're all dogging that fucking Untapped that you did. We're like, they got it wrong. It's 10.3, bitch.
And I was
but
wrong
you
the
were
whole
wrong.
time.
Wow, that's embarrassing. I would have.
I'm not embarrassed to drink it,
I would have
though.
honestly never admitted that.
I would, because,
I would have took it to my grave.
I'm human and I'm fallible.
Yeah, when you're in your grave, I'm gonna piss on it.
Well, let's
I
move
won't.
into.
I won't tell anybody.
Good.
Thanks,
thank
buddy.
you.
Thanks. I appreciate it.
No, he won't tell anybody that I pissed on your grave.
Oh, I thought he said he was not going to piss on my grave.
No.
I won't do that either. I won't do that
You
either.
You know what? Fuck it. He'll be there with me. We're gonna do it. We're gonna double the cross streams on it.
Dude, where are you going? How much have you had?
Too much today.
I'm just going to find.
I don't drink this much anymore. I'm a father, so I'm like, I try not to, but fuck.
It's time.
This is a good day.
It's a good day. And speaking of good days, we're going to move into our next segment, Pub Talk.
Hey, Mickey, you're so fun. Hey, Mickey, you're so fun. You're so fun. You blow my mind. Hey, Mickey. Hey,
Now we'll get sued.
Oh, fuck.
Welcome to Pub Talk. This is where we ask our guest, Jacquis Neal, what's something he's passionate about that most people don't know and he wants to talk about. And he told me, I want to talk about General Hospital and all soap operas. And if we have time, how stage productions and books productions don't translate usually well to the screen.
When you said General Hospital, it reminded me of the Supernatural episode where they had the Dr. Sexy.
Oh, Dr. Sexy McCool or whatever his name is.
Oh, that's funny.
So, Jacquis, you love the soap operas, or is it just General Hospital?
Well, currently it's just General Hospital. I mean, a lot of soap operas are not even still on anymore. Like a lot of the ones our
my
parents
two
grew up
favorites
with.
are still on: The Bold and the
They still
Beautiful,
are.
and The Young and the Restless.
They are. Those. I think those two in General Hospital will last forever.
Forever.
All the original OG ones, All My Children, Days of Our Lives, One Life to Live, all of those are gone now.
What's the one that has like magical powers in it? Like they had like
Charmed.
little people. Might as well be.
Charmed, yeah.
But there was one that was like on ABC that like actually literally said there was magic in that world. And it wasn't the vampire one. It was like
okay, because that's the only one I know about, the vampire one, which was the spinoff of General Hospital, Port
What
Charles.
the hell?
Yeah, they made a movie that with Johnny Depp, right? What was that called? Dark something? I can't
Is
remember.
it
I'm not
Passions?
sure.
Passions is the
Passions.
one. That's the
I
one
just
with
looked it up.
magic.
That's the one.
But
Okay.
there's the vampire one he's talking about. Johnny Depp made the movie about it.
No, I'm not sure. I didn't
Okay,
know that.
I gotta ask both of you, because you guys obviously are soap opera connoisseurs. What exactly makes it a soap opera? I know the whole, like, it looks like a comedy. You know, I get the whole setting stuff and everything. But what makes it a soap opera? How dramatic it is?
I think what makes it a soap opera more than anything else is the story never ends. It's a continual story that keeps going, and it doesn't skip forward in time.
It's just a continuous life. It's a life
exactly.
story.
And then when an actor gets a different job, they just replace the actor, and we just don't care that it's a different, looks like a different person.
I have noticed that.
Yeah, they do.
They did that joke in Fresh Prince when Fresh Prince was there and he got killed in the show, or somebody did, and then they changed it to somebody else, and he's like,
Dark Shadows was the vampire one.
Oh, got it. I never watched that one. But yeah, that's what more makes it a soap opera, is the continuous life aspect of it. So for instance, like WWE is a soap opera.
It
because
definitely is.
and it doesn't get called that, but by those terms it is. You will hear people say like it's just nothing but soap opera for men, and that's why
it is.
Are you
like
a big
that.
WWE guy? Are you a wrestling guy?
I am.
We're big wrestling guys here, right here.
I was gonna say South Park basically made that call too, and they're doing like a soap opera shit, and all the guys were like, crying and stuff, and they're like, you had a baby with my husband, and I have 2 babies now, one's yours and the other's his. Like, what the fuck?
The evil twin stuff.
Yeah,
it absolutely is.
the storyline aspect of it too can definitely be soap opera-esque, but wild storylines can also be in multicams, single cams, everything's like that too. Yeah.
I was like, as a kid, whenever I was sick, I get to watch my mom's stories, and it was it was Young and the Restless First, which has an iconic theme song for a soap opera. I can still hear the piano beats of that, and then The Bold and the Beautiful, which was a shorter version of it, but in the same world. How crazy it was for a 9 to 12-year-old to go like, this is where multiverse shit first hit me, was not comic books, was not things. The fact that soap operas were in the same fucking world. And Young and the Restless was in a fictitious town called Genoa City, which is somewhat nebulously outside of Chicago. So, but it was from the pictures they give, establishing shots, it looks like it was like a big town, but it's not. Like there is a Genoa City in Wisconsin, but it's like a village or whatever. It's not very big.
So with my experience with soap operas, my grandma used to watch them all the time. She'd be like, my telenovelas are on. I'm like, okay, cool. And then, so every time I saw them though, is it always a staged scene, or have there actually been some that actually move to modern day television shows? Let's say, I'm just thinking out loud, there's Scrubs, or you know what I mean, where they're actually showing the camera's different than just static, you know what I mean?
I think they move. Go ahead, Jacquis.
I just want to clarify, are you more saying the style of the video quality type thing?
I think the camera angle, whenever I watched hers, it'd always be boom, they're in a room, like a typical sitcom.
It didn't move.
Or have they advanced to where it's let's say I'm watching ER, and you're seeing the different camera angles. Like, have they
Right.
advanced to that yet, or is it still?
They do those to me on my shows that I have occasionally watched now, but they have moved to more not just a single camera, just watching a room. They do some walk and talks and stuff too, but it's not often.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, I think it's still relatively the same as far as the camera setups. It's still a multicam setup, as opposed to you don't get too much single cam, just because like especially if it's a true soap opera, because like the way they shoot is crazy.
It's
like
crazy. It's crazy.
they you'll shoot dozens of episodes in like a week, and so it's just so quick and it's so like or like an actor will like film 2 months of their episodes in like a week and a half, for instance. So because it has to be so quick, like it has to be in multicam setups to get all the different angles. So that versus the single cam, which for those people who may not know, which unless you've been on set, how would you? Even single cam still uses multicam. It's very rare where there's just one camera on set, especially for like actual television shows that we watch on TV. But that style is still like it's a dominant camera that's getting all the shots. That so far, at least General Hospital doesn't go to that really.
Okay.
It's still like multicam setup. Whatever camera A is getting is the same as camera C is getting, just from a different angle.
Now, General Hospital is famous for the two main protagonists, right? The Luke and Laura, right?
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
Yeah. Luke and Laura was one of it. Kind of put General Hospital on the mainstream map. Back in the day, the Luke and Laura wedding.
Yeah.
That if you don't know, go ask your parents or grandparents about it. I'm sure they know about it.
Don't age me. Don't age me, bitch.
I mean, look, I know. I mean, I was a child when it happened, but like I know.
So was I,
from
a
pop culture. From pop culture references, we know it. We know about it. But yeah, no, I would say General Hospital has. It's funny because General Hospital originally really focused on the hospital. And then the owners and like the big people in the hospital were a family called the Quartermains. And so it also focused on like the family drama of the Quartermains and the hospital and, how they kind of twisted and mixed in together. But now half of General Hospital is a mob show. It's the Corinthos, Sonny Corinthos and his family and his clan. He's a crime boss. He's like the Godfather.
Mm-hmm.
He's part of the five families and shit like that. And half of General Hospital is a mob show and the other half is family drama. And now a very small portion of the show actually deals with hospital drama. Like a very small portion of the show. But those would be the main like drivers of the stories nowadays. Luke and Laura. Luke is no longer on the show. The character who played Luke, Anthony Gary. Laura still is on the show, and she is the current mayor of the fictional city Port Charles, which is where General Hospital is set in.
Is that the only one you do? Like I always, it wasn't until later on that like Saint Elsewhere
Yeah.
If I would
There's a few more.
If I would have been watching that as an adult, even though I was a kid at that point, and found out that the whole thing was in a fucking snow globe, I would have been fucking furious. But Saint Elsewhere, Honer, if you don't know, is a soap opera, and the whole town and everything that happened was happening inside of a fucking snow globe.
What was it?
This is silly.
It's really silly.
What was the show?
Saint Elsewhere was the name of the soap opera.
Shit, bro, it really was Elsewhere.
But if you were watching that shit and all of a sudden they're like, hey, by the way, this whole thing is all these people are inside of a fucking snow globe.
Well, technically, that's basically just Whoville.
Oh, okay. So
I mean, technically that's pretty much Earth. We're just in a big old snow globe.
Exactly. See, we're on the same wavelength.
Yeah. Nah, I only watch General Hospital now, man. I don't have time to watch all the other shit.
Yeah.
And I mean, but growing up, my grandma watched all my children and Days of Our Lives,
Yeah,
so I would watch
that's
that
so
with
funny.
her.
I feel like all grandmas did because mine did
See,
too.
mine were, like I said, mine were the CBS shows. My mom and grandmother both
Yeah.
watched Young and the Restless, Bold and Beautiful, and Guiding Light. I thought Guiding Light was trash.
I never realized
Yeah,
what I was
Guiding Light
watching.
was boring.
But the
My
first
grandma
two were
watched
good.
Guiding Light too. It was,
I-
and I think she watched it because she thought it was religious.
Oh.
Um,
As a growing boy, the Bold and Beautiful was the place to be because it was about essentially models in LA, and you got to see
Yeah.
it was the closest you got to Skinamax without actually having Skinamax.
Let me just go back in time.
So
Yeah.
you got that. It was all nice. But let's transition a little bit here with a quick dip into our your second subject that you're very passionate about is that
yeah.
you were like, hey, I would like to talk about how, like, Little Shop of Horrors is way better on the stage than it is on TV, and so we'll talk about that a little bit. But like, is that to you the same? Is the stage and the book always better than the TV or the movie versions?
No, no, not no. I mean, I'm one of the rare people that's like most of the time the movie is better than the book. Like,
Wow,
I
I
get
have
the book out of
to
here.
I think I have to hard disagree with you on that one.
And that's fair. That's fair. I know that I'm in the unpopular opinion like side of the street with that one.
Is there any kind of
Um,
examples? What is something that you thought the TV show or movie was better than the original IP?
It's hard for me to give you an example because I'm more of if it's a movie, I'm not even gonna read the book.
What about Harry Potter?
I've,
Did you think Harry
I've-
Potter was better as movies or the books?
I've never read a single page of Harry Potter, and I've never watched a single scene of Harry Potter, so
That's
I
okay.
couldn't tell you.
I,
I couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell
I'm
you.
not gonna fault you for that. What about Game
Yeah,
of Thrones? Game
but-
of Thrones?
Game of Thrones, I think the fleshed outness of Game of Thrones is better in the books. However, I think like Game of Thrones worked for me better television wise because it was quicker.
Yeah, I get that.
And I'm an actor, and so I love to see, I can make up my own versions of things. But that feels like work for me because I have to do that anyway. Like my job is to read shit on paper and then portray it. Like that is my job. So like I can do that with a book, but it feels more taxing for me. So watching it on film and seeing other people's takes and seeing like the world fleshed out and I don't have to sit here and imagine the shit. Like that is more of an escape for me than like reading it and doing all of that work for myself because I'll read shit and then I'll like go and now I feel like I'm fucking rehearsing for a play. And, if I'm not feel like working, I don't feel like working. So like books are work for me.
I
Books are
wonder
work for me.
if that's because of the industry that you're in.
I think so.
And
not everybody.
Your everyday person has a better chance of reading the stuff first before they look at that. Like
Yeah.
the inverse.
I
of
think
that.
so. Yeah, I think so. And I don't even think everybody within the entertainment industry feels the same way I do. It's just for me, like the way that I consume like entertainment, reading it is through an actor's and a creative lens, which is how everybody creates it for themselves.
Mhm.
But like the way my brain works it, like I can't enjoy it as much because I'm working it like, I'll go back and read the same thing and like read it as a line.
Okay.
And, I'm looking at it from like how would this look on like screen and what would I do if I was, it's just the way my brain works because I grew up in theater. Like I love reading scripts more than I do books because
But you
scripts
take
are-
the opposite take on stage to film, though, right? So you told me that
Well-
you love Little Shop of Horrors as a stage performance in the movie. Is that
It's not
translated
even-
in Grease too? Like Grease was a stage performance before it was a movie.
Grease the movie is better than the stage play. The stage play is ass. I don't like the
Wow,
stage
shots
play.
fired. Here's a big one. I think Grease 2 is a better movie than Grease 1.
That's listen, that's a take. That's a take for sure. And I'm
It
not
sounds like you
arguing
don't
with it.
agree.
I don't agree. But I think Grease 2 is probably, they knew the formula, so they were probably having a little bit more fun with it.
How about
than
this?
like
Grease 2 is underrated. People hate on it so hard, but I think it's
Yeah.
underrated. I think it's better than they realize.
No, I think I can agree with that. It's probably underrated. I haven't seen Grease 2 in a very long time either. So I don't even really remember it. But yeah, I'm sure it's fine. I mean, I can get with it's underrated take. But here's why. It's not even that I'm a very fair person. If I think one is better than the other, I'll say it. So it's no I think stage is always better than film, or I think TV is always better than book, or book is always better. It's just whatever works better for me as the individual consumer, that's what I'll rock with.
Mm-hmm.
For me, Little Shop of Horrors is better stage play wise because the movie changed the message of the actual play.
Okay.
So in the play, everybody dies. And the moral of the play, the musical, is greed is bad. And maybe you shouldn't do whatever you need to do to get what you want. Maybe the means don't justify the fucking or the ends don't justify the means.
Yeah.
There's a song which is the moral of the story in the stage play called The Meek Shall Inherit. They say the meek shall inherit, the book doesn't lie, right? And then basically is Seymour, the character of Seymour, struggling with the fact that he's about to get everything he ever wanted. He's about to get everything he ever wanted, but he can't go through with it because that means killing more people and putting this killing plant in houses across America. And just when he's about to say no, then he realizes, but I love Audrey. And if I don't have all these things, will she still love me? And he goes forward with it, and then the plant kills the whole fucking world, and including Seymour and Audrey, and kills everybody. And moral of the story, you shouldn't do whatever you have to do just to get what you want, because that's not good, right?
Yeah.
That's the stage play.
Suddenly
The movie changes that. The movie changes that
It
because the original movie, when it tested, the people didn't like that Rick Moranis died.
Yeah, I saw that.
And
we looked it up on YouTube. As soon as we watched it, I was like, I know what you're
They didn't like that. They didn't like that. And because, on the play, after everybody dies, everybody comes out for the curtain call and you're like, oh, they're okay, blah, blah, blah. In the movie, everybody dies, the credits roll, you leave, you never see them again, right?
People want to be
so
satisfied.
They didn't like that. They wanted to be satisfied, which is why, that's why I love the end of Dodgeball when Ben Stiller's character is like, oh, fucking American cinema fans can't think for a second and they just need to be spoon fed. That is Little Shop of Horrors to a degree, to a T. And so they changed it up where Seymour defeats the plant and Audrey lives and they live happily ever after. And I'm like, that literally changes. They took the Michelle and Harris song out because you can't have that song in the fucking play with everybody's gonna fucking live.
Mm-hmm.
And that changes that changes what the musical is about.
It's crazy.
It pisses me off. It pisses me off.
Infected film and TV more. I think we see the dark ending less than we used to.
Yeah. And fine, dark ending, the happy ending, whatever. But don't change the moral of the whole. What was the fucking play? Then what was the play? What was the whole story for?
Right.
A plan comes down but we defeat him. Good always prevails. Okay, cool, fine. But the interesting part of Little Shop of Horrors is whether you're nice, whether you're bad, whether you're in between, you still have to have some type of moral code. And getting everything you wanted by any means necessary is not a good thing, which I think where the world is today, we can probably agree with that. like in
Yeah.
like a very real way.
Honestly, I feel like I would take a dark ending over a good ending any day. I love
Yeah,
the dark comedy. Like I love that shit. So like in
yeah,
Breaking Bad at the end, like I love that kind of ending. I don't need to be
it did
satisfied.
perfectly.
Yeah, if it goes
It
with the
did
story,
perfectly.
if it goes with the story and it makes sense, I am not gonna be mad at it. I will love it.
Yeah, yeah. And so yeah. Now look, performance wise, Rick Moranis, fantastic. The same actress who played Audrey is the actress who played Audrey on the original Broadway cast.
Oh really?
Fantastic. Yeah, she's fantastic. The Doo Wop Girls, Tashina Arnold,
Yeah.
oh
I
my
can't
gosh,
know.
what's my name? I know her name, and I'm gonna be
Yeah,
But those
Tisha
tip of my
Campbell.
tongue.
the doo-wop
Tisha
girls,
Campbell.
they always
The
remind.
Doo-Wop, fantastic. Everything. Steve Martin as the dentist.
Yeah.
And they gave him more of
Yeah.
a role because he was
Uh-huh.
so good. They gave him more role in the movie. Oh, good. I just don't like what they did to the story
I get that.
because I think the story of Little Shop of Horrors is so perfect.
Yeah.
And to change it because a few little assholes were sad that Rick Moranis died at
Oh
the
my
end of the
God! Why
movie.
is everyone dying?
But you know what's crazy is like that's how it was back then. It was like we need to be satisfied. So you're going to satisfy
Yeah.
who your audience is back in the 80s. You're not going to satisfy the guy in the 2025s that you don't even know who's going to be watching it. But which is crazy to me. I'm just
I
thinking out
mean,
I'm thinking out loud for like at the moment that's who they had to satisfy. If they made that movie right now, oh, we would have loved it. We would have loved that it was to the T the story.
yeah, I kind of disagree with that because
Ah!
like there were other instances. I mean, if that was the case, then West Side Story would have changed, or
Oh, did they
so
not change?
many other.
See, I don't know that one.
No,
So I don't know that one.
yes, like West Side Story doesn't end good,
Okay.
and
So
like
I wonder.
they trusted.
So you're saying that it depended on the people that watched it and the testing, the screening. I get that.
I think the studio and the director for that were pussies,
Okay. So, all
and
right. Yeah,
I
because
agree.
and
I agree.
you guys filmed it already. You know what I mean? Like
they filmed
I've
it. They
seen
filmed it already.
So just do it.
Absolutely. And so like and so the people who like filmed West Side Story, for instance, which ends very sadly. It ends with death. And like they don't live happily ever after. The people who filmed that, I'm sure if the audience said, we just don't like that they died, they would have said, fuck off. Don't come watch the movie then.
And I agree with that. I think they
Because,
should
you
say
know,
that. I think they should do
yeah,
whatever goes with the story. But they
yeah,
and like we said, if everything comes to a T at the end where it's like, hey, it makes sense. You don't need to
yeah.
change it.
Sadness and tragedy
Is a
are
part of life.
Part of life.
Wow. It's like I
Yeah.
know what you're
Show
about
it.
to say, bitch.
Yeah. And I also think the ending is fun still. Like when everybody dies and the final song is like, no matter what they offer you, please don't feed the plant. And it's everybody that the plant has eaten so far coming back in ghost form, like singing like, don't feed the plant. Like, please don't. We're telling you, he's gonna offer you great shit. Don't fall for it. And like, but the world falls for it. And like they take over the planet. And like I
Yeah.
think that's also not even just sad. I think that's more interesting
It's
and fun
crazy
too.
sad because like the plant, once everyone's gone, what's the plant gonna do? It's just gonna die. So like
I
that
mean,
leaves nothing behind.
they're gonna rule it. They're gonna rule. They're gonna rule the rule Earth. It's
They're
their. It's
gonna
their planet
rule
now.
over. They're gonna rule over bones and have nothing to eat.
I mean, but that leaves an interesting question. Like, do the plants actually need blood to survive? Which the overall theory, at least with people I've talked to in theater, is not. They don't. They don't actually need like people to eat to survive. That
Okay,
was just the way that like they
that's
can
the
get
way.
Seymour to like start doing all this bad shit and then getting all the things that because if he just started giving you things, like if the plant just started giving him everything he wanted per se for nothing, then like, once the plant is like, hey, actually, like, I want to kill everybody. Then he's gonna be like, no, I'm just gonna kill you. But once he starts doing bad shit and seeing the benefits of it, then the moral dilemma comes from there.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
but who knows if that's actually the case? That's just a theory.
Well, let's move on to what we might know definitively about. I know I have a definitive opinion about it. let's talk about Pomona here and end our show. Jacquis, what do you think about Pomona? Give your thoughts, your tasting notes, and give us a ranking.
Pomona was good. Pomona was good. It's interesting because I don't really view it as a beer, although I know it is. But I think that works to its advantage as far as like ranking goes. But so I'll give it a 4.5.
Top notch. I'm right there with you. I think it is a 4.5 as well. I don't really have any notes. I like the passion fruit. I love the whiskey. I think the whiskey barrel comes full through. I like that it is a heavier alcohol content. I think that it hides it well, but at the same time, I know it tastes like whiskey. So like the reasoning part of my brain is like, by the way, you're drinking like whiskey. It might be a little bit stronger, but it can sneak up on you. I love the tardiness. Everything is just perfect. And then I can't stop talking about the can art and the box art on this. On par every single time from Martin House. 4.5. I agree with you, Jacquis. I think it's just perfect. I wish I had more of it. It's delicious. And
I'm really glad we found one that Jacquis likes, man. That's awesome.
Oh yeah, this is a good one.
Tell
It's
me
a really
more
good
about
one.
what you think about it then.
Well, here in Honerland, I'm not a huge fan of whiskey. I like whiskey and drinks, mixed drinks like this. This is perfect. Awesome. The passion fruit kind of throws me off a little bit. I don't like whiskey sours. Not at all. So obviously this is just a whiskey sour in a fucking can, right?
Well, passion.
Technically, passion fruit's great. It does make it a little bit better. But still, it's a whiskey sour. Not one of my faves. So I'm going to give it a 3.75. It's good, though. I mean,
It's a B plus.
it's probably the best whiskey sour I've had, if that counts for anything.
There you go. There you go. I think that counts for a lot. I would, if I made this beer and somebody said, I don't like whiskey sour, but this is the best version of it that I've ever had, I would take that compliment over somebody who does like whiskey sour and said, I like this.
And my whole life would be different.
Yes.
So different that you're going to stop or start
No,
going
like
to.
the trajectory of that person's life has just been shifted because of what I said.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's how you made me feel right there.
Well, so Jacquis, our last sponsor is the Vinyl Tab and Table. It's a restaurant right here in South Bend, Mishawaka, at 117 South Main, Mishawaka, Indiana, 46544. They have great burgers, bar music like crazy. They have a huge mural of different singers across all genres. They really want you to enjoy their burgers, their sides, their chicken wings, drink specials up the ass. They want you to drop the needle and start a tab at the Vinyl Tapping Table. We love Sean. He's the owner and the best cook.
Go ahead and listen to our episode with Sean where we had so much beef with him, and
Yeah,
he got almost
so much beef.
He got the whole
Fake
town
beef.
against us for that episode.
And then he was like, by the way, I'm just joking.
Yeah, it was a good time.
But they're one of our huge sponsors, and we love them. Jacquis, this is where it's time for you to give us your social medias, anything you want to promote right now. Hit us up. Well, where can our guests find you, and what do you want to promote right now?
Yeah. Well, appreciate you guys having me on. This was a good time. Always a good time drinking with the buds.
That's
right.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Yeah, you can find me. Instagram is pretty much where I'm living right now. So at Jacquis Neal. But anything else that pops off, shows, tour dates, dropout stuff, JacquisNeal.com. Easiest place to find me. And gonna be on Dropout quite a bit in the 2026 year. So
Can't wait.
if you don't subscribe to it, definitely get those subscriptions. It's a lot of good, dope, funny shit on the platform.
Hey, I was just telling my wife we gotta check it out, so she's down. So here we go.
There you go. That's
Yeah,
one more
yeah.
subscriber. I'm already been a subscriber since day one.
We get it.
There you go.
You fucking love it, dude. We get it.
Thank you for being on the show, my friend. It's
Absolutely.
time for us to wrap out.
Shit, I'm nervous.
Are you gonna join Honer on the rapping here, or are you just gonna listen
Now,
to
you know,
his?
I put my rapping days behind me. You know,
Oh, all
I'm
right.
gonna let the professionals. I'm gonna let the
Professional.
professionals do their thing.
He was a part of a rap group. What was it called? The
Payback Boys.
Payback Boys. That's right.
Hey,
It was
that
at high,
boys.
it was
There
at
you
high
go.
school. We had a beef with Broken Heart Gang. It was hilarious.
There you go. There you go. I can't compete. I can't compete.
Hey, it's all right. It's all right. All right, here we go. This is Hard Bouncy Trap Type Beat. Taste It Too by Optics Beats on YouTube. Oh, shit. We creeping.
You ballin', boy.
I'm creeping through your window. Don't be trying to sneak though. I ain't trying to freak though. You know what I've been through. I'ma come through the window. Then I'ma come through you. Wait, hold up. Wait a minute, I'm so hard and I'm bouncing. Hey, I'm just trying to get what it tastes like. Hey, just trying to get to the middle of the Tootsie Roll. And I'm just trying to get that freaky in the roll. And I just want to know, you got a cinnamon. And I want to know if we gonna sin again. I just want to know if this is a thrill again. Hey, I don't know what's happening, but we just chilling in on the blockhead street. And we doing this shit, trying to beat my meat in your pussy. And I'm trying to get that, Are you a freak? Cause I'm trying to freak. If we ain't gon' freak, then I'm heading out the road and I'm gonna throw your ass in the street.
You ballin', boy.
Stay sexy, everybody.
Stay
Thank you for
sexy.
listening. We appreciate y'all.